Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis several times in the past. That's where the red and green line annotations are coming from. And I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Just an absolutely monster of a move here. And finally, the price is up above 2050 to a solid extent. That means a little bit more to those of you that have been watching the past videos. But I've talked about 2050 over and over and over again, about it just being such a stubborn area of resistance, but the level was definitely officially broken today. So that brings about the first update, but I guess before we get to that, I'm going to just get rid of that line down there. Sure, it still pertains. It's just not relevant anymore. And from the presentation standpoint, where I said I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines everywhere you look. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. But going back to that first update, this update just comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So $20.50 is now one of the newest areas of support going forward. The ideal level of support, when you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above $21.25. With that being said, though, if the price falls below $21.25, I'm not saying the entire chart's broken or ruined or anything like that. You still have plenty of other areas of support below you, including, again, $20.50, and then more so the overall trend indicator, the purple line there. The longer the price can stay up above that line, the better, because eventually this line will start to curl upwards and almost turn into an uptrending trend line itself. So that's why you want to keep an eye on that. But as things stand right now, again, from a support standpoint, 21.25, 20.50, and then also keep an eye on the 50 period simple moving average. What about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are at, pretty straightforward after today's price movement. You can see several times price got right up here just shy of 22. So call it 21.90, 22, whatever floats your boat. But that's the main area of price congestion right there. Overall, though, like I said, any way you look at it, an absolutely monster move today. Now it's just a question of building upon this and starting to chip away at new higher lows. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.